Long ago, in the dawn of time, a story unfolded that has shaped the beliefs and imaginations of countless generations. In the ancient pages of the book of Genesis, we encounter Adam and Eve, the very first humans, whose journey in the Garden of Eden would echo through centuries. Their tale is not just a story of origins, but one that explores curiosity, choice, consequence, and hope. According to the biblical narrative, after creating the heavens and the earth, the seas and the stars, God formed a lush and vibrant paradise known as Eden. At its heart, amidst rivers and fruit-laden trees, God shaped Adam from the dust of the ground, breathing life into him. Adam became the first man, living in a world unspoiled, where the air was pure and every need was met. Yet there was one thing missing: companionship. So as Adam slept, God took a rib from his side and crafted Eve, the first woman. Together, Adam and Eve tended the garden, naming the animals and walking in harmony with their Creator. Theirs was a life of innocence and freedom, with only a single boundary. They were not to eat the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil that stood at the garden's center. This one rule set the stage for a profound turning point. One day, a serpent, often understood as a symbol of cunning and temptation, approached Eve. It questioned the command, planting seeds of doubt and curiosity. Why shouldn't they eat from the tree? Would it truly bring death, or would it open their eyes to new knowledge and power? Enticed by the promise of wisdom, Eve tasted the fruit and shared it with Adam. In that moment, the world changed. Suddenly, their eyes were opened. They became aware of their nakedness and felt shame for the first time. They tried to cover themselves with fig leaves, hiding from the presence of God. When confronted, Adam and Eve each explained their actions, but the consequences were unavoidable. The harmony of Eden was broken. God's response was not just punishment, but also protection and promise. Adam and Eve were sent out of the garden to face a world of toil and hardship. Yet, even as they left paradise behind, they carried with them the potential for growth, resilience, and redemption. Their story became the seed of countless questions about free will, responsibility, trust, and the nature of good and evil. Over the centuries, the narrative of Adam and Eve has been interpreted in many ways. For some, it is a literal account of the world's first humans. For others, a symbolic exploration of human nature. Artists, poets, and philosophers have returned to this story again and again, drawn by its depths and its mysteries. It has inspired paintings, sculptures, and literature, from Michelangelo's sweeping frescoes to John Milton's epic Paradise Lost. The story of Adam and Eve also asks us to reflect on our own lives. It invites us to consider the choices we make and the boundaries we encounter. What does it mean to seek knowledge? How do we handle temptation and consequence? And perhaps most importantly, how can we find hope and purpose when we face our own moments of exile and uncertainty? In the end, Adam and Eve's journey is not just about a garden lost, but about the beginning of the human story, one marked by both frailty and possibility. Their legacy lives on in the questions we ask, the lessons we learn, and the enduring hope that, even after loss, new beginnings are possible.